Hay un Eric en mi toma. Muy buenos días, bienvenidos al primer día de Mega XP. Me acompaña aquí nada más ni nada menos que el señor Eric Lang. Eric Lang, really appreciate for this opportunity to talk to you.
Hola, it's good to see you again.
First time in Mexico?
First time in Mexico City, but not Mexico.
Oh, okay. And Latin America, South America?
Well, I've been to Brazil many times and Peru once, but not much else.
Great. What do you think about the board game community here? Have you...
I haven't seen much yet. This is only the first day, but I'm expecting Latin. It's like fire and enthusiasm and joy, but distilled into board game form. So
Sure.
I hope that's what it is.
Yeah. We saw some board games, we saw some card games. I think I saw some video games themes. What's your first one? Where did you first introduce yourself to the games?
Oh, I was with board games when I was very young. I played very old, very bad board games as a child with my grandmother.
Oh, okay. Any name you can remember?
Sure. I played like games like Mensch ärgere nicht, which is a German version of Parcheesi.
Okay.
It's a very bad game. It's still for sale today. I shouldn't say that, but and it's long and boring. And I used to change the game so I could have more fun, and that's how I started getting game design ideas.
Really young, so.
Very young, yeah.
And at what age did you publish your first game?
About 26 or 27, I think.
And that game was?
That was a game called Mystic. Mystic Domination. Technically, my first credit was a developer credit on the FASA, Shadowrun card game in '95.
Oh, great. And when you start this path, did you think it will be this big? Like you are the big star today?
Oh God, no. You never think that, right?
Están en entrevista.
Sí, pero no te preocupes. Después lo vamos a soltar, no te preocupes. Yeah, we saw this like going around the hall. You were asked for many photos. It's really fun, I think.
It's fun. I mean, look, I love meeting new people, and I'm very excited about being here in Mexico because I've never been here and I've never been exposed to this community, and that's the most exciting thing to me.
Right. Are you working on any project right now?
Oh yeah, of course. I can't tell you anything.
Just a little bit.
I'm doing games. Look, I'm still working for. I'm doing games for Simon still. I've said publicly that I'm working on expansion for Blood Rage. But no rush. It's going to be a long time.
Oh, okay.
And I'm working a lot with Exploding Kittens.
Really?
Yes, I am. I've been doing that for the last 2 years. So I've been doing a lot of mass market games.
Right.
So you should see a couple games I've been working on in 2023.
Great. We'll be ready for them, I hope.
Oh, and a game for a major publisher that I'm not even allowed to say will come out in early 24.
Wow. A year and a half.
A year. Oh yeah. That's usual. That's normal.
Do you have any advice for the young people that are trying to create their first game, for example, or want to try to make a living in the board game community?
Sure. Yeah, so to make a living in the board game space, I suggest wait as long as possible. Work very hard, make games as much as you can, use as much of your time as you can, but wait as long as you possibly can to leave your safety net, because once you do, and you have to do this full time, you have to make decisions about game design that are not always about the best play experience. You have to meet deadlines, you have to get X number of games in order to get paid. So if you want to retain the purity of the art, keep it as a hobby as long as you can. And once you've had a few games already released, and you can already see that you're starting to make some money, that might be a good time to leave, and then you don't have to compromise too much. But if you're really eager, if you want to ignore all of that and just say, I just want to make money now, don't try to get it as a freelancer. Maybe try to apply for a job at a publisher somewhere as an entry level. That's a good safety net, and you get to be exposed to the rest of the industry.
Great advice. And what it's like to work with other author on the same game? I'm talking about Marvel United, for example. where you
sure.
are co-author.
Oh yeah, at least half of the games I've ever done are co-designs. I love working with other designers. I'm a musician before I was a game designer, so it's very much like being in a band. It's all about chemistry and what kind of magic you can make together. It doesn't always work, but the best games I've done with other designers, like Andrea for United, you come up with something that neither one of you could have done by yourself, which is a brand new thing that really feels like a child with two parents.
Right. If you could choose one author, dead or alive, to work with, which author would be?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi?
Yes.
What kind of game would that be?
I have no idea. I would just sit down and listen.
Great. That would be a really interesting
It would
game.
be. It might be a disaster, but who knows?
Great. Mr. Eric, thank you very much for your time. It's
Thank
really
you.
pleasure to talk with you. Estén atentos a lo que sigue en la Mega XP. Dejo con ustedes a Eric Lam.
Viva México! Viva Chile!
¡Viva Chile!